The demonic way of making money represents a pursuit driven by greed, selfishness, and a disregard for moral values. It thrives on exploiting others, whether through underpaying workers, engaging in unethical labor practices, or taking advantage of the vulnerable. Deceit and fraud are often at the core of these methods, such as running scams, promoting false advertising, or selling counterfeit goods. The desire for wealth in this path becomes an obsession, often at the expense of relationships, societal well-being, and even personal integrity. This approach frequently relies on activities that harm others or destabilize communities. Examples include trafficking, illegal drug trade, or exploiting addictive behaviors like gambling. Additionally, it prioritizes short-term gain over long-term responsibility, often damaging the environment or causing societal unrest for personal profit. Such practices may lead to financial success in the short term, but they leave behind spiritual emptiness, fractured relationships, and a legacy of harm. In contrast, the biblical way of making money is deeply rooted in principles of integrity, hard work, and stewardship. It views wealth as a blessing from God, to be earned through honest and ethical means. The Bible emphasizes diligence as seen in Proverbs 10 verse 4, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." This approach encourages individuals to work hard while maintaining a commitment to honesty and accountability. Stewardship is a key element of the biblical view, treating money as a resource entrusted by God for His purposes. This includes managing finances responsibly, helping others in need, and investing in endeavors that align with God's values. Generosity is another hallmark, reflecting Proverbs 11 verse 25, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." Sharing wealth, supporting the less fortunate, and contributing to the betterment of society are seen as acts of worship and obedience to God. Moreover, the biblical way emphasizes the importance of trusting God rather than idolizing wealth. In Matthew 6 verse 33, Jesus reminds us, "Seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." This perspective not only secures material needs, but also nurtures spiritual growth and eternal purpose. Wealth becomes a tool for glorifying God and fulfilling His mission, rather than an end in itself. The key difference between these two approaches lies in their motivations, methods, and outcomes. The demonic way is rooted in greed, dishonesty, and selfish ambition, often leading to harm and destruction. It prioritizes personal gain over the well-being of others, leaving a legacy of broken relationships and societal damage. The biblical way, however, is founded on principles of integrity, generosity, and stewardship, creating positive impacts on individuals and communities alike. This contrast also extends to the long-term outcomes. While the demonic way may bring temporary material success, it leads to spiritual emptiness, guilt, and often social condemnation. In contrast, the biblical way builds lasting wealth, not just financially, but also relationally and spiritually. It fosters a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and eternal rewards. As you reflect on these two paths, ask yourself, which legacy do you want to leave? Are you pursuing wealth at all costs, or are you aligning your financial pursuits with God's principles? The choice is clear. True wealth is not just about accumulating money. It's about using what you have to honor God, uplift others, and make a positive difference in the world. Let this message inspire you to choose the biblical way of making money, building a life of purpose, impact, and eternal blessings. If you found this insight helpful, please subscribe to this channel for more insightful content that helps you align your life with God's principles.